Hi, I'm Michael Casano,
And I'm Joanne Katz.
and we're the co-founders of the Northport One-Act Play Festival.
I'll say the following. Thank you, Rabbi, for those kind words. And thank you for all the compassion you've shown us these last few days. On behalf of our family, I would like to thank all of you for coming here today and
The
expressing your
Northport One-Act
heartfelt
Play
condolences.
Festival was conceived by Michael. He approached me, took us about a year to get it together, and that was 7 years ago. And we wanted to make a showcase for local playwrights to show their one-act
I just
plays.
got started out in business. I was energetic and driven. I just met this woman, Joanne. That was her name, Joanne. She was about my age.
One of the things I had done previously was I had had a few plays done in Manhattan. And what I kept kind of wondering is that we never could find a place here on Long Island where there's so much talent in the sense of directors, theater groups, community theater, everything like that, that I never saw a place where independent or original plays were being done. So one day, literally on a January day, I remember calling up Joanne on a lark and said, you know, we don't have any of that. What do you think if we tried to set up something that we could do on our own? And she was very interested, and we talked about all the people we knew and things like that. But the key to the whole process was trying to find out A, where to do it, B, how to do it, and C, what can we get as backing to make it happen.
Tickets? Does this look like Grand Central Station to you? Do you see any tracks around here? Or even any trains for that matter? You need a ticket, sir. Ticket to where? Where am I going? I can't tell you that.
The first festival was done at the Little Theater at the Northport High School. And we did it under the auspices of the Northport Arts Coalition. And it was a very successful weekend. We did 3 performances with different plays in each one. In the early years, we had our Saturday afternoon program of plays written by young people, teenagers, and acted and directed primarily by teenagers. And we had different themes for those Saturday afternoons. And then we had a Friday night and a Saturday night, a different set of plays.
Here I am, in my car on my way here. I'm texting, I'm at a red light, and I'm listening to my music the whole time. I get hit by a car, literally. My car veers off the side of the road and flips over.
One year was about drinking while driving, one was about drugs, one was about texting.
Texting, which was early before
Right.
everybody starts doing it now, in the
Right.
sense of that's a big issue today. We were doing it a couple of years back because we saw the interest of trying to make sure people were aware of what the dangers were at the time.
Right. We did bullying was our last year. We had somebody who did wonderful displays about bullying. And that was our Saturday afternoons, but we did not find that we were getting support.
Right.
And in addition to that, most of the actors kept saying, well, we want to do it again. You know, we had one shot at it. We'd like to perform this twice.
Right.
So we eliminated the theme of the Saturday afternoon, and we went to a Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and a Saturday night, Sunday afternoon format, so that each of the plays could be done twice.
Oh, no, just walk, kind of walk off. Just and then just turn around to the back. Okay. But you could be seen, so you have to make sure you're.
And one of our readers in our monthly readings of new plays was Eve Van Dyke, and she was the church lady here. She ran everything, and she had the keys to the church. And so she convinced the pastor to let us use the it's a golf, it's a basketball court with a stage at the end. So we got people from the community, from the church community, to spruce it up, to paint it. The floors were done. We fixed it up. We got donations of lighting fixtures from a Township Theater Group. We acquired a spotlight and some lighting trees from another theater that was closing, and have been here ever since.
I'm acting in one and directing in one. So it's fun. I love these projects. They don't kill you, right?
We get all the plays, we read them, and at the end of the submission time, we kind of sit and confer.
Yeah.
And decide what a good combination is. You know, you can't have too many plays with ghosts. We have 2 this year.
Right.
One year we had 3 murders and suicides in a row. That was a little pushy for the audience. You know, we've learned from that. So content, we try and mix comedy and drama.
Right.
And simple sets.
Dependent upon how long it is could be a very big factor, because some plays, and it's nothing against the writer, they've written basically almost a full-length play. That we can't really use because it's not going to fit into our program. Then you have some situations where like we mentioned before, some of the props that are being used in the sets, they're just too elaborate. There's just no way it's going to work for us. So that also kind of unfortunately eliminates that particular one. So there's a lot of different things amongst the words, among the other options that you have when you're reading everything that get into become a factor with all this. So it does become a very interesting process.
Yes, I know, you showed me the welt on your arm, but I can't tell the underwriters that.
We don't know where all of the playwrights actually find us or how they find us.
Right.
We have a mailing list. I send it out in August, and I say, okay, we're accepting submissions for plays. We have grown from just Long Island, and we have some ongoing playwrights that
Right.
we've done just about every year. But we also have playwrights from upstate. We have playwrights from down south.
Yep.
We even have one playwright who's in California. He doesn't come. I don't think we're using him this year.
Right.
But we do have a few people staying in motels this year
Yeah.
to see their plays.
Welcome to the 7th annual Northport One-Act Play Festival. My name is Joanne Paxson, along with Michael Cassano, who actually had this idea 8 years ago. We've been...
I'm hoping to make it to year 10.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my goal.
I think
I should only live that long.
Letterman had a
Right.
chance, and he made it. So, I mean, for anything, it's just to continue putting out good quality, and if the quality is there, we want to keep doing it. I mean, it's really, it evolves in itself. It's kind of in many ways organic, because you don't know how everything's going to be in 3 to 5 years. But our main goal, and which I think we've seen from where we started, was we've seen the quality of what's available to us and being more, more diligent in how we want to, stay firm to what we want to put out there. That, as we keep evolving, becomes bigger for us. Ultimately, if there's one thing personally I want to see this have legs on, is the fact that when you go in to see a show, when you see a group of shows that we're doing, that you know that you're coming away with something that's really, really quality-wise. That, as best we can, there are no lulls in what you're seeing. The productions are good, they're tight, and that the actual acting and writing is superior to some other things that you may see along the way. And that's really the only thing we can do, other than being more meticulous, and we've started that now.
Right, and as long as we have the interest of the community,
Right.
That the actors and the directors and the playwrights all want to participate in the festival. If that falls off, then
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be the end.
Exactly. The interest has to be there, and that's what we're trying to offer it to everybody.
Right.